Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris, and here's another episode of Best Loadouts of Modern Warfare Fallen. Alright, for today, we are obviously going to be on Fallen. Now, my loadout that I picked for this particular game was the ACR with a red dot. My secondary was a silenced MP9. My equipment consisted of the Semtex grenade and motion sensor. Now, my perk selection was Sleight of Hand for my perk 1, Assassin for my perk 2, and Stalker for my perk 3. Now my kill streaks are the Predator Missile, AGM Reaper, and the AC-130. Now, why I chose this setup for Fallen was quite simple, because Fallen is a big map, so you should choose a rifle with a good damage to range ratio. So that's why I picked the ACR. The ACR is a flawless rifle all around. It's probably, arguably, the best gun in Modern Warfare 3 due to its versatility in all situations, from CQB to long-range engagements. The damage, which is 45 up close, and then it starts drifting down to its minimum damage of 30 damage. So that means you will always be getting a 3 to 4 shot kill, no matter what, unless you are hitting in the legs, I believe. Which, that is pretty damn consistent. I mean 3 to 4 shot kill all the time, that's what I would want on a huge map like this. Now, using this great damage to range ratio, you should be equipping a red dot or an ACOG scope. Why? Because it helps with quicker and easier target acquisition, which is a huge part of Modern Warfare 3. You want to be the person who wants to lay down the first bullet, because whoever usually lays down the first bullet usually wins the engagement. Now, I'm using the red dot, so I would recommend that, but you know, whatever floats your boat. This works also on Fallen, because Fallen has a lot of lines of sights. See, usually there's a lot of clipping areas where people will be behind, or there will be buildings like in the center of Fallen. There's that huge building that everybody goes in, that everybody hates when people are in there. Talking about that. That red dot or ACOG will help you get those headshots from those clipping motherfuckers. Promise you that, guys. Now, the red dot is also pretty much necessary because you couldn't do that with the iron sights, because the iron sights are also pretty subpar in my opinion. I personally do not like them. I usually have to use a red dot. Now, the secondary is pretty much optional on this map. Something that will pack a punch for close range is recommended, but I chose the MP9 because the MP9 is just reliable, it kills fast, doesn't have much recoil. Maybe not the best idea for close range, but nonetheless. My perks were Sleight of Hand because to get those fast reloads when you're pinned down by a sniper or a firefight, which happens a lot in this map due to half the players usually using a sniper rifle or a Type 95. Or, you know, a firefight, because you might be pinned down by 3 guys with ACRs also. You know, having that fast reload will always help. Plus the weapon swap is also nice. Now, Assassin for my perk 2 slot is a big one. Fallen is such a huge map, so using this would be greatly advantageous to you to keep stealth when walking around Fallen due to the large size of Fallen. You know, you'll see how I'm walking around the sides of Fallen. Assassin's helping me, because if there was an enemy up in the building, or like those enemies, if they saw me on, they didn't see me on the UAV, if they had one, because I had Assassin on. It really is an important perk. I can't stress it enough. Now, finally, Stalker. Fallen has a lot of corners that you need to be ready for an engagement with an enemy. So Stalker remedies this corner situation where there might be a guy around the corner. This also provides protection from trip mines of sorts, aka the IMS, Claymore, or Betties, which is always nice. Now, for Fallen, really, you want to be sticking to corners of the map. You don't want to be in the middle of Fallen, trust me, because in the middle of the map is pretty much a death zone due to people on higher elevations with more cover than you. Be sure to flank and learn where spawns are so you can predict where your enemy is. Now, the ACR isn't the best gun for close range, so be sure to keep engagements to medium to long distance. Alright, now that wraps up another episode of Best Loadouts of Modern Warfare Fallen. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked it, please give this a like. So I will keep doing this. If you have any suggestions for a certain map, I am open to suggestions. Or if you have a certain loadout you want me to try. Alright, I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Care package on the way.